Uno-X's Tour de France adventure is set to continue, but if you missed the first part with the first 5 stages, go back and watch it now. Because there's a man who is scorching hot in our team, and that man is of course Søren Wærenskjold, winning 3 of the first 5 stages in the Tour de France. And not only that, because after winning the cobbled stage ahead of Mathieu van der Poel, he also wears the yellow jersey at this race. Now, holding on to the maillot jaune with Søren is going to be difficult, very difficult indeed, because today we have a hilly one, then La Planche de Belfi, the first mountaintop finish. We will lose the jersey there for sure. Then stage 8, a transitional day, and then we hit the big mountains, the massive mountains, including the Col de Granon, where Pogacar cracks in real life, and then Alpe d'Huez as well. It's a huge test in the Alps coming up. And after a magical start, Wærenskjold does hold the green jersey by a massive margin. We want to hold this at the end of the race. But our other big goal is getting Tobias Halland Johannessen into the polka dot jersey by Champs-Élysées and also holding a place in the top 10. Let's get into it. And today could be a tricky day for us. A long day, 220k with a punchy finish. Pogacar will want to get that yellow jersey back from Wærenskjold. We only have a margin of 13 seconds, so it could be close. And here we go. What a size it is. Uno-X, where the maillot jaune at the Tour de France. There have gone all out with the yellow bike as well. Oh my word. Wærenskjold looking absolutely majestic right there. Yeah, that's a sight, isn't it? That is a beautiful, beautiful sight. I could stare at this all day, not gonna lie. Okay, not quite all day. Let's get into the race. But today, a non-dangerous breakaway for the GC has gone up the road. All these riders over 10 minutes behind, so we're gonna leave it to the other teams to control. If they want the stage win, these are the guys who are gonna have to bring the breakaway in. And assuming they are brought in, Magnus Cort Nielsen has a lovely day with potential to win today's stage. So Christoph going to lead out the yellow jersey, Wærenskjold. Gamay kicks, we're gonna get into his slipstream. Try and come past now with Wærenskjold, and we beat Biniam Gamay. You love to see it. And our lead over Philipsen only gets bigger. Anyway, it's been Tudor working on the front. Only 1 minute to the breakaway now. They are going to be brought in, and we are going to get the chance at the stage win in the peloton. Wærenskjold trying to survive in the maillot jaune. We need to move up with him. Askren trying to position Magnus Cort, and Tobias as well has been dropped a little bit. Let's just take the wheel of Pogacar if we can. Not just yet, but 4k to go. And now the final climb is incoming. Tobias has found the wheel of Tadej Pogacar. Eiking now bringing to the front Magnus Cort Nielsen. Let's sit up with Askren. Wærenskjold is too far back. We need to try and protect his jersey though. Okay, here goes Eiking leading out Magnus Cort. We've gone very early with him. We're going to sprint with everyone here. Magnus Cort trying to hold off Paulus. Jonas Vingegaard as well, but Vingegaard is coming through. Pogacar is getting blocks in, and Vingegaard beats Enric Mas on a punchy finish, and Pogacar only third today. We don't get the stage win, but hopefully Wærenskjold is going to hold on to yellow. Well, that is a surprise, isn't it? Jonas Vingegaard and Enric Mas beating Pogacar. I think he was blocked in a little bit, but a statement of intent by Vingegaard. Crucially, we do make the front split though with Søren Wærenskjold, and he does hold on to the maillot jaune for at least one more day. Here we go then, the first mountaintop finish of this Tour de France on La Planche de Belfi. Pogacar is the huge favourite, but Vingegaard looks good. We'll do our best with Tobias. And of course, sadly, this is going to be Wærenskjold's final day in the maillot jaune. But let's go out in style. Let's try and join the breakaway today with Wærenskjold wearing the yellow jersey. What a sight. Hopefully this is going to be. There we go then. It's up to Tadej Pogacar's team to control on the front today. As we're going to have about 13 riders up the road in the breakaway, including the yellow jersey at this Tour de France, Søren Wærenskjold. You love to see it. But sadly, it's a stinker for Tobias Johannessen. A -2 day on the most important day of the race so far for him. This is going to be a tricky final climb. And miraculously, could this be some kind of form of defense? Because the breakaway now have 11 minutes on the peloton. Wærenskjold pulling through in this group. Could we somehow hold on to yellow today? The closest rider to us in the GC is Nylands at almost 8 minutes, so we're fine here. Parapantra and Jonas Aguirre in this group may be the favourites for the stage, but I can't believe it. We have a chance at holding yellow with Wærenskjold. And one thing we certainly have a good chance at is 20 more green jersey points with Wærenskjold. There you go, pulling through. Lovely stuff. And our lead just gets even bigger in this competition. So things are happening now. Things are happening. 30k to go before the finish of today's stage. Still UAE control. Joao Almeida controlling on the front. But Rodriguez, Derek G have attacked. Ben O'Connor further up the road. Then Giulio Ciccone. Very good riders trying a very brave attack here with still 10 minutes up to Wærenskjold and the breakaway. We're holding yellow today, I think. And I can't quite understand why these guys think it's a good idea to attack on the flat before La Planche de Belfi with UAE having such a strong team to control. So the breakaway descend towards the foot of La Planche de Belfi. Those other attacks in the peloton have been brought in now. It's settled down. We still have 10 minutes and Wærenskjold is going to hold on to yellow today. I love to see it. Maybe we can do this on every mountain stage and hold the jersey to Paris. Yeah, that might be a little ambitious, I think. Glass is going on. It's crunch time here. And into the foot of the climb, it's Parapantra, Van den Broek and Sepulveda trying to attack away. We're going to pace ourselves with Wærenskjold and try to hold a bigger lead as we can in the yellow jersey while focusing on the group behind with Tobias Johannessen. So the climb begins, the Planche de Belfi begins in the peloton. Let's use the gels with everyone. It's Del Toro on the front. Where is Pogacar? Surely he's going to attack a day. We can't be getting blocks like this. Come on. Who is that? Lennart van Eetveld. What are you doing, man? Anyway, up the road, Wærenskjold just trying to hold on to this group. Up the road, it's going to be Sepulveda, I think Parapantra, surely going to win the stage on this steep gravelled sector. Anyway, Johannessen, come on, stay to the front, my man. And it will be Parapantra beating Sepulveda to the line to win today's stage. And behind Wærenskjold is going to retain the yellow jersey. You love to see it. Behind, Carapaz has attacked from the peloton, but we need to be careful with our red bar here because we need something for that final kick to the line. But we literally can't hold on to this group. We can't hold on to this group while retaining the red bar, and Pogacar absolutely cruising up on the wheel of Pavel Sivakov. Evenepoel looks done, whereas Vingegaard, he's struggling as well inside his teammate Jorgensen, and Pogacar looks comfy here into the final kilometre. We're losing so much time with Johannessen. We just need to sprint with Johannessen. We're going to lose a lot of time today. Up the road, Pogacar does take some time back in the GC, but he won't be going into yellow. And we just try to limit the damages with Johannessen in this group behind Pogacar. This is what the stage results look like if you discount the breakaway. Pogacar wins, 12 seconds clear of the Evenepoel group, little further ahead of Vingegaard, and we lose about 30 to 40 seconds. Not a great day with Tobias Johannessen. But that's not the front of the race. The front of the race is the Wærenskjold group from the breakaway. Wærenskjold finishing one place ahead of Pogacar in the stage. So in the general classification, Wærenskjold now leads the Tour de France by over 7 minutes. What is going on? Who'd have thought after 7 stages it would be Wærenskjold, Chris Nijlands and then Pogacar in the GC. Anyway, Johannessen does lose a little ground in the GC. We're gonna struggle here if we get -2s on every mountain stage. Stage 8 into Lausanne to me is a transitional day, but I would say a day for the breakaway, but based on how the last stage went and how the GC is shaping up, I think this could be a GC day. Let's see. Away we go then, and I want to get one rider in the breakaway today, but Wærenskjold, he can't go in every breakaway at this race, I don't think. So I'm sending Magnus Cort up the road on a +3. He's our stage hunter from the breakaway. And we have made it into the breakaway with Magnus Cort. 11 riders in this group. I reckon Clément Champoussin is our main opposition for the stage. But sadly, this move is getting controlled by the peloton. Only 3 minutes for Cort and co. And it is again Tudor working on the front. I wonder if it's for Alaphilippe or Hershey. Anyway, the cooperation is nowhere in this breakaway anymore. Let's try and separate things and make a smaller group over the top here. That could be difficult though. And actually, we are going to create separation here. It's Cort and Clément Champoussin going for an unlikely stage win here. You know what? Let's go clear. Let's go solo. Magnus Cort is going to be the most aggressive rider today for sure. I don't think it's going to be a stage win though. So Magnus Cort has been caught. 12k to go. It's now the punchy finish to the line. I think Pogacar and Vingegaard are the favourites, particularly Pogacar. Let's just try and limit our losses again with Johannessen on a poor day and Wærenskjold too. Here we go then, the final climb to the line begins. Wærenskjold needs to now go up to maybe 87. We'll have Eiking protecting. I think Abrahamsen can sit up. We now have 45 riders who've gone clear here of the rest, and we're just about surviving with all of our guys in this group. Let's kick now. We need to stay here. And we are so far out of position for the stage win. It's embarrassing, to be honest. Anyway, Wærenskjold up to 99. Let's just sprint with our guys. We're so far back. We cannot get any room here. Pogacar surely is going to win the stage from this point. 800 meters. He's going very late. We're going to come back at this rate. And we are. There's Pogacar going for the line. Somehow we come through to have a respectable result. But Pogacar easily wins today in a very cagey finish. That's a shame really. We could have maybe challenged for that stage had I been better positioned at the end, but Pogacar wins. We reduce losses on another bad day for Tobias Johannessen, and Wærenskjold still holds yellow. It's perfect. I seriously can't believe we have a 7-minute lead over Pogacar. That is crazy. One thing's for sure, holding yellow on this stage is still going to be difficult despite our lead. We have some big climbs, the longest climbs of the race so far. Let's see how it goes. This race has been so weird already. I have no idea how any of these stages are going to pan out. Let's see. UAE Team Emirates must be really fed up of Uno X at this Tour de France, causing chaos. Wærenskjold again in the break in the yellow jersey. We need to stay here though, and the pace is absolutely on in this group. Okay, also in this group though, Mathieu van der Poel is here. We have Ciccone, Lenny Martinez with Gaudu as well. Anyway, the advantage of being in these breakaways is that Wærenskjold can again collect some easy green jersey points. We're going to win this by a record margin at this rate. 161 points clear. As we say goodbye to Kasper Asgreen in today's breakaway, Wærenskjold is having to fight just to stay with these pure climbers on these climbs and some really good riders in this group. This is going to be tough for Søren. Anyway, Soudal controlling today for Evenepoel as well. They're not really pacing too hard, and our lead now growing to 5 minutes up the roads. And now the Col de la Croix begins. Really steep gradients the entire way, average of over 8% here for over 6 kilometers as well. And I think we're getting dropped on this climb. But look in the peloton, UAE not pacing at all here. No worries about this breakaway, so we can just chill. We don't need to panic. Let's try and maybe get Abrahamsen over the top as well and see what we can do. And that's what we're going to do. Wærenskjold waiting for Abrahamsen over the top here. Lovely teamwork by our guys. Let's work together in this descent. Van der Poel just ahead to work with as well. But the peloton taking it so chill today. Are we going to extend our lead further with Wærenskjold? Oh no, I don't believe it. Abrahamsen punctures. Just into this descent. Damn it, what do? I think I wait for him. I wanted to get to the wheel of Van der Poel, but we have to wait now for Abrahamsen with Wærenskjold losing valuable time here. Damn it, we were close to getting back to the front there. Okay, Abrahamsen, work at 85, and that gap to Van der Poel and the 8 riders now at the front is going to increase. That is so frustrating, man. Anyway, Pogacar wearing the green jersey today on behalf of Wærenskjold, and that gap is 7 minutes. 7 minutes to Wærenskjold on the road, and our lead in the GC virtually is at about 15 minutes. This is insane. Anyway, there we go. What a ride by Jonas Abrahamsen today. An MVP performance from the breakaway as we enter the foot of the Pas de Morgine. The breakaway are going to fight for today's stage. I reckon Lenny Martinez is going to win it, but can Wærenskjold hold off the rampaging Tadej Pogacar behind? Here we go, the catch is made and Wærenskjold has been caught by the peloton. Okay, just sit in this group, my man. Maybe we can get someone to protect you. Try and stay here over the top to hold on to yellow. And no attack for now by Pogacar. 70 riders still in this peloton. Lots of riders dropping all the time, including Eiking and now Coulthard as well. And Wærenskjold is going to get dropped on this climb, sadly. There we go, 4k to go and Søren Wærenskjold is dropped by the Tour de France peloton alongside Ben Healy and Juan Ayuso. It's no bad feat to be fair, but also Magnus Cort now struggling. Johannessen as well is going to get dropped as well at this rate. But no attack over the top of the Pas de Morgine until now, and it's Vingegaard going. Pogacar must follow, and we cannot react to that at all with Tobias. Oh my word. There goes our top 10 place, I guess. At the front of the race, it's Lenny Martinez ahead of Gal and Ciccone from the breakaway. Further back, we then have 12 riders, including Pogacar and Vingegaard, but we're not too far back on the roads with Johannessen. We are in this chasing group, and Wærenskjold as well has Magnus Cort to help him out. It's not quite all lost yet. And there you go. The Pogacar group is caught, and Johannessen is back at the front of the race, or at least in the GC group. Martinez has indeed won the stage. We just need to grab someone's wheel and try and stay there, I think, with Johannessen under the Flamme Rouge, and we are going to do a great job of limiting the damage today. It's not going to be a big gap to Pogacar, who does finish first of the GC riders, and behind Magnus Cort Nielsen, helping Søren Wærenskjold all the way to the line. Insanely good teamwork here at Uno X. What a ride by us today. Come on, Cort. Come on, Søren. All the way to the line, and he is indeed going to hold on to the maillot jaune. Whew! What an effort, come on. This race just keeps on giving, doesn't it? Lenny Martinez wins, and despite Pogacar, Vingegaard and those guys attacking away and showing their strength over Tobias Johannessen, we really limit the damages again today in the GC while behind. A truly admirable ride by Søren Wærenskjold in the breakaway, and he defends the yellow jersey, still with almost 5 minutes over Pogacar. You can see it really starting to take shape now though. Pogacar, then Evenepoel and Vingegaard the chasers, and then a gap to the other guys behind. Johannessen really in that pack now at just over 9 minutes. We're 20 seconds behind Arensman, who is in 5th place. We're in there. One thing's for sure though, he needs some plus race days in the mountains. And I've said it so many times, but is this finally the day that Wærenskjold has to say goodbye to that beautiful yellow jersey? It's a huge climb, a huge day of climbing, and I think this could finally be it for us. But the question is, will Johannessen finally have a good day in the mountains? You know what? We'll certainly take it. It's a +1 for Tobias. Finally. Anyway, I know it's potentially getting repetitive, but it's the only way really for us to hold on to yellow, and we're going to try again from the breakaway with Wærenskjold. Abrahamsen is his helper today. I think Christoph, okay. Is he maybe coming along? Okay, fine. Christoph, you come too. If he wants to be in the breakaway that much, he can join as well for sure. Damn, kind of regretting not sliding Johannessen into that breakaway as well. Is it too late? Let's just test the waters here with Kasper Asgreen trying to lead out Johannessen into today's breakaway. We have a steeper section coming up. Okay, we're really closing this gap to our own teammates here, but Johannessen going to kick away up to these two chasers here. Can we join this group? And with the help of his teammates, Christoph, Abrahamsen, and even Wærenskjold dropping back, we are indeed going to get Tobias Halland Johannessen into the breakaway for the first time at this year's race. This is getting very exciting. And we don't have the likes of Felix Gau, Lenny Martinez and Ciccone in this group. The best climbers are the likes of Izagirre, Zimmerman, even Alaphilippe. So we are really in a strong position to potentially challenge for the stage. But combining that with holding on to Wærenskjold's yellow jersey, this is all going to be so difficult to manage. But one thing we can manage is taking these green jersey points with Wærenskjold coming to the front, short pull on the front of this group, and then he pulls over again. 20 more points and our gap 170 now. Meanwhile, of course, it's our job to pull in this group, and Alex Christoph is the man. And the good thing about these climbs is that they're not too steep. They're kind of steps a little bit, so there are some steep pitches, but Christoph can pull pretty effectively on the front of this group, so everything is going so well here today. The final climb to Megève begins, and that caps off a legendary ride by Alex Christoph, who is done for the day. What a performance by him. Wærenskjold sat on the wheel of Tobias for now. Let's just try and stay there, but I think really we have to switch our goals to Tobias at some point in the GC. Such a weird little climb, this one. It is so stepped, so irregular. Not quite sure how to play it or when to attack with Tobias. I think it may be best to try and play this conservatively and try and win this in a sprint with Tobias Johannessen, while Wærenskjold and Abrahamsen can work together all the way to the line now with 5k to go. Let's see. But at this point, it is now Abrahamsen going to work with Wærenskjold all the way to the line. Johannessen trying to stay in this group as Simon Carr is the man attacking for this KOM. Let's try and move up here with Johannessen. And if we can maybe attack over the top after Simon Carr's attack here, that would work perfectly. Can we get some KOM points as well? We can take a few. There's Berthe. There's Clement Berthe. And we follow with Johannessen. But can we work with this man? And we are pretty cooked. Boy, oh boy, 1k to go, 1k to go. Johannessen kicks past Berthe. Izagirre has done us on the line, has he? No, he hasn't. Tobias Halland Johannessen is going to win at the Tour de France. Oh no, have I spoken too soon? Oh, no, you hate to see it. We get pipped on the line as Jonas Izagirre wins. I celebrated too early. Oh my word. That is true heartbreak, but what isn't heartbreak is Wærenskjold again gaining time on Tadej Pogacar and the GC favourites Magnus Cort with a sensational climb, finishing with the GC guys here. Oh my word, this Tour de France just gets crazier and crazier, while Primož Roglič completely cracks in the mountains. Whew, this is absolutely crazy. Pure heartbreak in a cycling form. Jonas Izagirre beats Tobias Johannessen on the line after I thought we won it. Oh no. Never celebrate too early, guys. Never celebrate too early. Anyway, let's forget about that for the moment. A decent day for Johannessen because he shoots to 3rd place in the GC ahead of everyone apart from his teammate and Tadej Pogacar. We are right back in there with Johannessen, whilst Wærenskjold has a 6-minute lead at the front. I have no idea what is going on. Pogacar, then Johannessen, now in there with a minute buffer over Evenepoel, almost 2 minutes on Vingegaard, and further back to the rest. So a top 10 looking very good indeed. Even maybe more. And we get a few points in that KOM jersey to kickstart that campaign. Anyway, the Alps proper begin now because we have the Col de Telegraph, the Col de Galibier, and then finishing on the Col de Granon. We know Pogacar was dropped here in real life, by Jonas Vingegaard, essentially losing the Tour de France. For us, we really need to start focusing on Tobias in the mountains now, and Wærenskjold is going to have to fight for himself. Oh damn it, he can't keep getting away with it. Johannessen a -2 day again, and if it ain't broke, don't fix it, because we're going to try and go in the breakaway here with Søren Wærenskjold. Christoph trying to drag him to that group at the front, but I'm so disappointed. Johannessen not on a good day at all. I think Primož Roglič has made the same mistake. Of course, Roglič won the Dauphiné. We were good at the Dauphiné as well with Johannessen, but Roglič has been nowhere at the Tour de France, like Johannessen, not getting the great race days. We've somehow managed to stay up there in the GC, but our form has not been good. We just peaked a little bit too early, I think. But honestly, I think I need to find out the biggest winning margin in the green jersey in history. Wærenskjold doesn't even need to take the full 20 points. I think we were second there, but in that competition, we are miles clear. Almost 200 points ahead of Tadej Pogacar. Anyway, a lot of teams not happy with this breakaway, I think because UAE have a rider here in Adam Yates. And there you go, it's all back together. So Wærenskjold, attack up the road again, my man. Let's try and get old Christian Eiking up the road too. And now another breakaway has formed. Guys, I can't tell you how good this group is. Sepp Kuss is here, Narvaez and Adam Yates. For Pogacar, Vlasov and the like Bardet. Other riders include Ben Healy, Ciccone, O'Connor, Rubio. This group is insane. In the breakaway then the Col de Telegraph begins, and then we have the Col de Galibier, oh my word, followed by the Col de Granon. This is by far the hardest day of the race so far. We're going to have humongous gaps in the GC, I think. And that's why I truly am gutted that Tobias has that -2 day. So Wærenskjold is of course dropped, but he's dropped with great riders here. Yates is in this group, Bilbao too. This is all over the road here. I'm not sure who's going to be the strongest in this breakaway group. And 6 minutes back to the peloton. No real tempo here for now. It's Ineos of all teams coming to the front. They think it's 2016 right now. Onto the foot then of the Col de Galibier. It's Van Aert and Gau at the front. This is the part on the roads in real life where Vingegaard and Roglič were duo attacking Tadej Pogacar, and we had no other GC riders left momentarily. Here, it's all over the road. There's Wærenskjold, there's Eiking. Then we have a further 2 minutes back to his 74 rider peloton. So it's not quite been as selective here as in real life at this point. And to be honest, that suits me, because Tobias on this -2, we just want it to be an easy day, or as easy a day as possible. As old Christian Eiking and Søren Wærenskjold in the yellow jersey are reabsorbed by the peloton. I don't think we're going to stay here over the top of the Galibier. More riders reabsorbed here. There's no tempo in this peloton, but now I shouldn't have spoken because Isaac Del Toro comes to the front. And there we go. We wave au revoir to Søren Wærenskjold, who is dropped in the yellow jersey, surely for good now. He's just off the back of the peloton, and I can't see him staying in that jersey today. What a race it's been for Søren Wærenskjold. We're just trying to protect for now our non-climbing team here over the Galibier. Abrahamsen doing a good job now. Courts and Coulthard left to protect Johannessen. Still a pretty big group, almost 50 riders here. That's a massive surprise. Little acceleration over the top, and that sees Magnus Courts out the back, but we still have Johannes Coulthard here with Tobias Johannessen heading into the Col de Granon. And I'm pretty sure with Almeida, Ayuso and Del Toro working on the front for UAE, this is definitely a day for the peloton. Felix Gau, Lennart Van Aert, you guys have no chance. Here we go then. It is now go time. Col de Granon time, 12k and over 9% of gradient. It is an absolutely brutal climb. And we only have Coulthard here to protect Johannessen on this poor day. Let's limit the damages, guys. Come on. Meanwhile, the guy's getting around the yellow jersey as he just tries to survive the day. And at the front now, it's Tiege Benoot coming to the front for Jonas Vingegaard, who must be feeling good today. I can't really follow this. I don't think I can follow this tempo. But suddenly, only 4k to go, and there's still 29 riders in this group. Johannessen is still here. Come on, we can hold the damages today, particularly to Evenepoel and Vingegaard. Van Wilder, though, working on the front for, of course, Remco Evenepoel. Come on, Tobias. 3k to go. Hold the wheels. Hold the wheels. We haven't got any more than this, I'm afraid. 2k to go, and Johannessen is dropped by the peloton. What a disaster. How's it going to finish? Vingegaard and Pogacar. Pogacar trying to take revenge for what happened to him on this climb before. Vingegaard behind Evenepoel, Roglič here today, but Tadej Pogacar does win on the Col de Granon, and he goes into the yellow jersey. Johannessen finishes over 3.5 minutes down. A shocking day for him. And coming to the line, finally losing the yellow jersey, Wærenskjold almost 20 minutes down. Yeah, that's a bad day for Uno X. It had to happen at some point, didn't it? Today is the day on Col de Granon where Søren Wærenskjold finally bows out as leader of the Tour de France, but what a spell it has been for him. 18 minutes behind stage winner Tadej Pogacar, who goes into the yellow jersey. Very close finish on a difficult stage like this. 15 seconds between the front five, but for Tobias, almost 4 minutes. Let's be honest, it's a disastrous day. But because of our excellent start moving into the breakaway a couple days ago, we're still in 4th place. We're still in a great position in the GC. But we need to decide really, do we want to prioritise the KOM jersey? And we need to decide quickly because we're losing ground now on Felix Gau. But can we go in the breakaway being so high up in the GC? So let me know in the comments below, do you guys think we should prioritise a place in the GC or the KOM jersey? Let me know. And for Wærenskjold, it's all about securing that green jersey now. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this one today. I really enjoyed trying to hold on to that maillot jaune with Wærenskjold for as long as we could, but we couldn't quite hold it for the entire episode. Anyway, if you enjoyed, hit like down below, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'll see you guys in the next one.